All right, reality check guys and ghouls. We're here at the Park Library here in The Hague to meet Wes Craven. Yes, indeed. The famous film director of all your favorite flicks.
Look at these two maroons here.
Yep. So at no cost to you, the video viewer, we're going to go check out Wes Craven, the director of the Scream movies. And
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street, among others. Many classic horror films.
And he doesn't know this, but I have my picture and resume with me. I'm going to stick it there. See
Shameless self-promotion.
Indeed. Never ends. There's some horror divas right here. There's some Wes Craven buffs here online. Ready for the big signature.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Can't wait. Yay!
Shameless plug for our host for the night.
Hey, man. Opportunity knocks, baby.
So David Dragon here.
Right there.
David Dragon here is going to try and give Wes Craven his resume.
That's what America's all about. Shameless promotion. That's what America's all about.
So you're going to actually give him your headshot?
Yes. Yeah. Why not? Just slip it in there.
I don't know you.
Slip it in there. Oh.
Wow.
Ah.
That's a classic.
Wow. You are too cool. RC viewers, it is a pleasure to introduce to you the one and only Wes Craven. How are you doing, Mr. Craven?
Hi, very good. I'm making a reality check.
Yes.
It's me.
Tell us a little bit about the book.
Well, the book is it's the story of a scientist who is in his 70s and dying of cancer, who agrees, against his better judgment, to have his brain removed from his body and put into a body of his clone. Now, there happens to have been 9 clones made, one of him, or 8 of his closest friends, actually, when they were all working in a government lab about 30 years before. And the project that the government now has is to extend the life of these scientists who are all working on weapon systems by transplanting their brains into their own clones.
Wow. And any particular idea that made you come forth to this to the book? Anything in particular?
No, I was reading a lot about cloning and transplantation also, of organs, and it occurred to me that you'd have a unique situation with clones in that you would have no rejection from one body to the next because it's essentially the same body. So that you could transplant anything, and then it occurred to me, well, why not a brain? That way you can essentially just keep living forever. The only problem is you have to murder the clone each time you steal his body.
Actually, I think I know under good authority that the movie Scream was filmed in Petaluma. Is that correct? I mean, parts of the movie was filmed in Petaluma.
No, it was one of the original locations we were thinking of, but...
Yeah, the school turned down.
No, it was actually Santa Rosa that turned us down. No. Actually, they first gave us the right to film there, and then they withdrew it abruptly at the end because the school board read the script and decided they didn't want such a nasty film to be filmed in their school.
I came this close to working with Wes Craven because I was offered to be an extra in the movie Scream, but unfortunately I was working on another movie called Metro with Eddie Murphy, so just goes to show you what choice I made. I mean, would have been honored to work with Mr. Craven. Yes, but well, tell us about Scream 3. When is that going to start filming, and when do we expect that out?
Scream 3 is already finished. We wrapped it a week and a half ago.
All right.
We shot in Los Angeles. It takes place in Los Angeles around a film being made called Stab 3, which is based on the events. This is already signed. I'm done.
The one you read.
And Neve Campbell's in it, Courteney Cox, David Arquette, Parker Posey, all sorts of wonderful people. Yeah. Roger Corman does a cameo.
Andrew, do you sometimes find a lot of people coming up to you and handing you their pictures and resumes, to put you in your next movie?
Yeah.
And what do you think about that?
Well, the brutal truth is it ends up in a wastebasket normally because you don't cast until... Do you have a picture there?
I do. Because I came this close to working with you, and it would have been an honor, but I'm here to accept the truth. What is the brutal truth, Mr. Craven?
The truth is you have to get known by casting agents, because they're the people that really, sort of narrow down the field to a manageable number before the director even sees them. So, you know, they're always going to plays, they're always looking at people reading for various things. You need to get an agent, and you need
Which
to
I do.
To the casting agents. Because, you know, I don't go around looking for somebody until I have a specific film, and then you hire a casting agent, and they start looking, and then, you know, you work through that casting agent all the time.
Because I hear all these wonderful Cinderella stories about how people got discovered, and you know, it's like they met, you know, certain directors, and then, you know, boom. So I was inquiring.
Dream on, Dave.
Yes.
Dream on.
Dream on.
Well, you know, someday I'm sure I can work with.
Beautiful young women, and the directors are usually men.
How is it that such a mild-mannered fellow like yourself comes up with all these crazy?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, look at you're a genial fellow. You look very nice guy, and you come up with all these. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's always the quiet ones. And you didn't even watch films until you were in graduate school.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I didn't know anything about the horror film genre, and I think in a way it helped because I sort of just invented my own version of it.
So is Freddy Krueger done with, or is he finally make a resurrection of some sort?
Well, I don't think Freddy's ever really dead.
So we got any insight on that?
I mean, if you're already dead, it's hard to be dead anymore.
You can always pull a Dallas thing where he was, you know, was
Yeah, it was a dream.
But he's already dead, so it's like.
Exactly. So anything?
Nothing I'm working on. I mean, I keep hearing rumors that they're going to do a Freddy meets Jason film.
Right.
But I've been hearing those for years, really like 4 or 5 years. So I recently heard somebody ask me again that they heard that was going on, but I don't have any personal knowledge of it. I really don't. And since Freddy is essentially owned by New Line Cinema, and I have a deal at Miramax Dimension, the chances of me working on it are nil.
So when do you expect Scream 3 to come out?
Scream 3 is scheduled to come out February 4th.
Year 2000.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Joining us.
Well, you didn't get to give him your headshot.
But I learned a very valuable lesson.
What was
I'm a
that?
great director. Don't, don't, what was it?
The lesson is don't try to insinuate yourself upon the person. Because
No,
What?
it was something else. It was something else. Don't be too eager, Beaver.
Right. Don't be too eager. And get an agent.
Yeah.
get an agent.
Right.
Get an agent, for Christ's sake.
But you heard it here first.
On Reality Check.
Yes, I will work with Wes Craven one day.